Hi guys, once again this is Alfred from BinaryOptionsTutor.com. I'm here today with a quick review, hopefully, but we all know I'm verbose. Quick review of the Cantor Exchange. While I'm doing this, I got a little trade on right here, and you guys can see I got into this trade at 89 cents. The trade is at 107.50, and we're over here on this chart. This line right here, that'd be 107.50. So we're well in the money right now. You can see this is our bid-ask average, and you can see we're at about 42. So we're about 8 pips in the money. You're probably not going to see the expiry on this, because usually what happens is the exchange is going to close, but we just got a minute left. Now anything can happen in the trade, but barring something really extreme, this trade looks to be a really pretty quick, pretty lazy soft trade around the end of the day. This is an end of the day trade. You can do EOD trades over on Cantor Exchange, and that's great because sometimes longer term trading, you'll find that when you're using bigger charts, that when you're trading for some of these longer term moves, speculating, just purely speculating, can get a lot easier. That's just my opinion. I've done the little 5-minute moves. I do them sub 5 minutes. Even some of the sub 2-minute moves. There are videos on our channel with me doing those type of things, but sometimes I'm when it comes to trading spot, I'm trading longer moves, and this end of the day here, this is just speculation. So I'm trading longer moves there, and that was that pop. Oh, it does show that I won, but the exchange is closed, and there goes that little trade there. Over here on Finance Magnates, they mentioned myself and my brother and Ryan Heron, maybe mispronouncing his last name, in trading, all is independent educators, meaning that we're just guys covering the Cantor Exchange and offering our ideas, our particular perspective on trading binary options on an exchange. And Cantor's got their own website. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, they've got their own website here. This entire site, which is located at CXMarkets.com, these guys are really, it's a gateway into everything you could want to know about the Cantor Exchange, and you can see all of the benefits laid out here, and all of the educational material, how to get started with the exchange, how to place your different orders on the different platforms. They're going to cover more of the platforms which are coming. There's going to be a platform from Logic. There's going to be a platform from Tech Financial. And this is great because it means regardless of the platform that you're using, all of these orders are sent directly to the exchange. And that means you'll have some ability to really decide what platform you want to use. You'll have some ability to decide amongst the different educators. As this section here grows, I'm sure that there'll be more guys who want to come in and share their vision and share their ideas about exchange-based trading in the future. And that's good. That's good for the retail trader, in my opinion. And it's always good to get a lot of perspectives, guys. I don't just sit around and look in the mirror all the time. Yeah, I love uh, most of the time. I love going on the various forex or binary boards and reading some of the thoughts and the ideas that other guys are trading around. You know, I've kind of obviously I've developed with my brother our own style, and for me, it's not very stressful, and it's a combination of sometimes longer term and sometimes shorter term moves, and we try to develop tools that are very quick and intuitive. Uh, we use line studies a lot. We use basic price action a lot. We gel it together with indicators uh, a lot. You see that a lot in our videos because this is our crosswalk indicator. This is our volume indicator where we just try and get everything moving as fast as it can, as efficiently as it can be, to give you an idea of momentum, to give you an idea of the volume and the strength that's in the market at that particular time. And that's just how we trade. But it gives you an opportunity. Cantor is going to give you an opportunity to check out a lot of guys, and we're all going to be able to pitch in and share thoughts and ideas, hopefully to help each other. This is something else we're working on over here, a grid, where we're marking off the four most liquid currencies, and we are putting a little grid to give us an idea of the strength, overall strength in each of these four most liquid currencies. I hear some talk about the liquidity on Cantor. My solution right now is simply to focus on trading the most liquid currencies. And when I see a strong signal across my little grid here, across my board, then that's when I go and maybe can sometimes make some little quick poppy short term moves, even sub 5 minutes. That bet that we just watched play out together, that was, it's a longer term. It was an end of day bet. I was able to get into that one like an hour, an hour plus early, but uh, let's see if I've got my where is it? There we go. Very quickly, this is the logic behind that bet. That's the 200. That's the 200 moving average right there. We saw a lot of rejection. You guys know from the prior videos where I talked about the power of that 200 moving average. We tried to get above it there. We couldn't. Got rejection. Tried to. We wicked above it here. If you're not there to watch the price action at the time, lots of times when you see a sharp wick, long wick like this, and the actual candle, this 15-minute candle closed down, you can assume that that was a pretty fast rejection at that area, and again rejecting, and I just took a little speculative trade somewhere in here, and I was in the money when I took the trade. I was well below this 200 moving average and below the strike because I took a 50, which we were already I think about 8 pips, 7 or 8 pips below that at the time. Soft trade, end of day, no volume worth mentioning. You can see it just fell off as the London market closed, and that's the logic of that trade. Other things like this is what I usually talk about on my channel. putting all of these pieces together to create a hypothesis and going out and trading on exchanges like Cantor. That's what we talk about. And just empowering traders. I do use indicators. There are guys who hate indicators. Obviously, um, I'm not one of them. I'm a person that believes if I can find something that aids me in making a decision, then I want it in my arsenal, in my opinion. But that's all I had to share with you guys for today. Just talking about CX Markets. If you guys haven't been there, I'll drop a link in the description. Lots of great information here from myself and my brother. We're going to be putting content here. Several other educators putting content here. Lots of great information provided by the exchange and provided by the guys that are doing the various platforms on Cantor. My brother and I have API access, and we're working on some automated things as well as tools that we hope will enhance your experience trading over at the Cantor Exchange. So look forward to a lot of hopefully new and fresh content going forward related to the Cantor Exchange from us in particular and other educators. See you guys on the next video. Once again, this is Alfred for BinaryOptionsTutor.com. Guys, go check out CX Markets. I'm going to go on record right here and say I believe that we are in for some banner really exciting changes in the world of speculative trading. I believe that Cantor has their finger on the pulse of where we're going, and I love the vision of this exchange, more of an open source model where I can share ideas and tools that my brother and I come up with, and we can kind of really let it all hang out. Inside of the next year, really think we'll have the tools that we need to share some things not very much like anything you've ever seen, anything most smaller retail traders have ever seen. And with everyone having API access, it'll provide the flexibility and the power that you really need to trade efficiently and even to trade aggressively and be very competitive. It's a great vision on the exchange. This is a great step forward with a purely educational portal over here at CX Markets. I hope you guys will check it out. That's all I have to say about it. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for checking this video out. If we've helped you, please help us. Again, like, share, comment, subscribe.